Hello and welcome back to XCOM 2. The last mission was pretty decent. A little bit of bullshit line of sight issues, but hey, 4 days, alloys plus crystals, very nice. We have the 50% scan reduction time bonus thing. Supply drop in 17 days. I need the crystals, so we're gonna do that right now. If I can get enough crystals from this, then I can go to the black market, purchase crystals there for intel, and then finally be able to build the plasma rifles. Which would be amazing, because we have a lot of troopers who can use plasma rifles out on these missions. So, scan, 4 days, then we'll make contact, get New Arctic. So we have better medkits, and I honestly don't think I want to spend any more Elerium cores or money, so I'm going to remove the staff member from this. And I'm going to put them on excavating the shielded power coil. It's going to reduce the time by about 50%, so it's now 44 days. Very nice. Unused Elerium cores. I want to save this because once we get the next armor upgrade, we can use those Elerium cores to build war suits.
Maximum power consumption reached.
We picked up a lot of good stuff from that. We now have 30 Elerium, so that was 19. I didn't actually read the prompt, I should have. But now we can have our engineers continue excavating these rooms. And if I go to
just give the word and I'll get started.
If I go to build facilities, I can mouse over these and see what I get. Definitely doing this one. Slightly less supplies, but we get alloys plus crystals. Okay, there we go. Very nice. Back to the geoscape, let's continue on.
Strategic resource located.
Holy shit, 45 crystals, that is awesome. That's enough that we can get the rifles, yes. Not view soldiers. Engineering, build items, hello Shen. Plasma rifle, there we go, built, done. We still have supplies left, so I could build some, or purchase some of these bonuses. Yeah, Grenadier, bigger boom. We're broke, but we have some really nice upgrades now. Finish making contact, 2 days. Thank you, 50% bonus to scan time, because that would have taken another, 3.5 days to scan for.
The outcome of this research can only further our advances, Commander.
It can, because now we have a bigger gun. Beam cannon, no way that we can afford that. We're gonna have to wait. In which case, why not spend time getting intel and doing some autopsies in the powered armor research?
I foresee a number of valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as...
As soon as...
Signals coming through clear.
New regional contacts located.
One jump away, and then we will be able to do another facility mission, which is awesome. It's going to take 160 intel, though. It would take less if we build a relay tower, which we might as well hold off on. I mean, 160 intel is a lot, but we're just going to be scanning at the Resistance HQ now because there's nothing left to do. So yeah, let's make contact. What is the bonus? Under the table. South America would be nice too, but it doesn't. There's no immediate facility we can take down by doing South America. So you know what, North America, make sure that we can actually get a facility mission if we need it.
We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
That's fine. We have plenty of engineers. We can always just
Attempting to establish local regional contact.
we can always just upgrade the resistance comms unit. Let's do Fortress. Immunity to fire, poison, acid, explosives. Just to help keep these guys a little bit alive. That was kind of a bad roll there wasn't really any abilities there that I wanted.
I have made a number of
Like truly
interesting
wanted.
discoveries, Commander.
And 84 intel is actually really nice. We have another data
I
pad.
had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
That's fantastic. And we have a guerrilla ops mission. We can do rapid response, guarantees reinforcements, reduces the retaliation counter by 2 weeks. That's kind of not necessary. And then hidden event. We get a grenadier, but we don't need a grenadier. So I'm thinking we get a scientist plus we counter rapid response. Okay,
Setting
good.
course for Sector 12, East Africa.
Okay. Pretty sure I remembered to remove everybody's weapons. I completely forgot to remove everybody's weapons. So we go back to the armory every time, like usual. Go to loadout, X out all of these guns. There we go. Nope. There we go. And that should be everybody. We should have... Yep. Does look like it worked. Upgraded the weapons this time. It didn't upgrade the one of the rifles that we had, but it upgraded this one. East Africa, change it once, just because I am a bit paranoid about that. And we're going to respec everybody, because I can't have the Mimic Beacon flashbang on the Psy Troopers anymore. That was a really bad idea. But I've learned. I know that it was a bad idea now, so now I can deal with it. The mission objective is recover item from the vehicle, so just hack the vehicle. Let's bring along our worst sharpshooter, just to get them trained up. And we will bring along the worst ranger we have for the same reason. We'll bring along the Psy Troopers, they're really good. And then we need a specialist. Let's bring along Jester? What do you have, Jester? Phantom. Ah, that's such a bad ability on a specialist. Let's take Priest instead. What do you have? Nothing. I like the nothing plus 24 dodge better. Okay, all in. You are going to have a mag cannon with a stock, plasma grenade, plus something that we're going to put on you later. But for now, let's move on. Sharpshooter. You're going to have the good rifle. You're going to have a exosuit so that you can have a rocket launcher plus the AP rounds, because AP rounds are awesome. And we can also put another bonus on your weapon. We can't put a laser sight because it conflicts with the scope, but what we can do is we can put on a hair trigger. Oh, that sounds amazing. In fact, superior hair trigger on a sniper sounds amazing. Yeah, you know what? I really like the idea of superior hair trigger. Good. Good. Now, you Ranger. No, you're not the Ranger. You are the Psy Trooper. Just take that gun, and then take nothing. Man, dealing with the loadout on these guys is going to be annoying, because I shouldn't give them the Mimic Beacon. I mean, I could, but I shouldn't give both of them Mimic Beacons. So I'm going to give the Ranger probably the Mimic Beacon now that I think about it. Nah, that was dumb. You do not get the good plasma rifle. You get the good plasma rifle because you're more likely to shoot. And we can give it more upgrades now. Wait, we can only get 3 max? I thought we could get 4 thanks to the bonus we got. That's kind of bullshit. I feel ripped off. Unless the 4th one's going to appear after I put the 3rd one on. So repeater stock. I don't know. I'll figure that out later. Ranger, you're going to get a flashbang. You're going to get a Mimic Beacon. Specialist, you are going to get the Skulljack. Plus the medkit. The nano medkit is better. Psi operatives, you are going to get stuff. But first, we're going to give a Mimic Beacon. No, we're going to give... we have to give him a Mimic Beacon. We can give a Flashbang to a Psi operative. There we go. Maybe even a Battle Scanner too. The other Psi operative is going to get the blue screen rounds, I guess, plus a Battle Scanner. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? We got 3 plasma grenades, 2 Mimic Beacons, 2 flashes, 2 Battle Scanners, EMP rounds, AP rounds, Skulljack, Medkit. Are we forgetting anything? We're forgetting giving the Ranger a better gun. This one, Superior Hair Trigger. And the Grenadier, I think I gave him the one with the stock. Yeah, which is good. That's the one I wanted to give him. Maybe for the Ranger with the Shard Gun, we put another upgrade on here. We have the laser sight, we have the hair trigger, maybe a repeater. Chance to instantly kill. No, no. Let's not. Let's just go out on the mission. I think we're good. Everyone's loaded up. Okay. See how these alien rifles work in the field.
In position for deployment.
We got a tip from one of our resistance contacts that Advent is moving a data vault carrying files critical to their latest project through this area on a transport vehicle. We're heading in to seize that data. It's the only way we're going to slow down their operation. Take out any hostile forces near the transport, secure the area, and lock down the assets.
Operation Doom Knife. Recover item from the vehicle, kind of just what we did before with the VIP, but with an item. Again, we can hack the vehicle and maybe just get a free bonus out of it. You know, maybe we'll get the plus 20 tech skill for our specialist, which would be awesome because it's a permanent upgrade. Very permanent. Unless they die, in which case it's not permanent anymore.
We've got a bead on the Advent data vault near your position. Be advised, self-detonating charges are in place at the target. Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are destroyed. Moving.
So the crappy part about this is that it is a very, long far distance away, but we need to move very quickly
Got a hostile squad
because it is very far away, relatively speaking anyways. 8 turns. The roof is nice, but then we will activate most of the pods on the map. Pretty much what I'm thinking is we're gonna have to get close, blow up the wall of the truck, and then hack it from a range. I don't think we're gonna be able to get in there and hack it without blowing it up, which is fine. We just gotta make sure that we understand that that's what's gonna happen. I think what we're going to do is launch a battle scanner up on this roof, just to make sure that we're not gonna pop a pod. Good, and so now I'm going to move the sniper up onto the roof, and maybe even a few units up on the roof, but definitely the sniper, and definitely the specialist if they can reach. They can. Good. Everyone else moves forward into cover. You are going to move into the full cover.
Affirmative. Eyes on the prize.
Okay. Now, are these guys going to move, or are they going to be very still? They're moving. They're moving away. I'm not sure how I feel about that quite yet. Let's move forward. We see them. We can't get into position along this wall. We could skip the pod and move up onto this building, but I don't want to have happen what happened in the mission like 2 missions ago, where we just got completely overwhelmed after we hacked the objective. We need to deal with pods as we go, which is making me think that we kind of activate on this pod. We don't have a very good shot with these units, but maybe we could just kind of launch a grenade up here to activate. We would actually have shots from here, which is very unusual. And there is another pod. So 2 Archons, a Sectoid, and a Shield Bearer. Is this the turn that we activate on? I don't think so. I think we get into position and then we activate next turn, because this is pretty awful. Yeah, this is pretty awful. So we're just gonna get into position. We'll activate next turn.
Will do.
Ranger. The Ranger is just gonna dash forward.
Solid copy.
And the Grenadier is going to do the same thing. Into the half cover. All in, you have the HP, so you're gonna be in the half cover position. Don't run through the wall, through the windows. And you are just going to, you know what, you're gonna toss a battle scanner. There is another pod at the back of the truck. You guys are going to Overwatch and Overwatch. Okay, if these guys move towards us, we deal with them. If they move away from us, we deal with them. Doesn't matter. This is the pod that we activate on. There's an Andromedon over there on the left, but I don't think we have vision of them. Or if we do, it's only the Ranger, ideally. I think that is the case. The Ranger has vision of enemies. Or maybe that's just the battle scanner still working. Yeah, it looks like the battle scanner. Let's make sure. Shield Bearer, Sectoid, Archon, Archon, Shield Bearer, Shield Bearer, Archon, Shield Bearer, Sectoid, Archon. 1, 2, 3. Shard gun, 1, 2, 3. So as long as we don't move forward, we're not going to get hit, which is good. It's very good. Means that we can activate on these guys. Do I activate with the sniper? Combat protocol guarantees 4 damage on these guys. Could open with a grenade and hit 3 units, but that doesn't seem very worthwhile. Could activate with a null lance. Ooh, I like that, actually. Might get a kill on the shield bearer. It means that we won't have both stasises, is the problem. But it means that we can probably kill one shield bearer and probably the sectoid as well. Dominate 38, 63. We could also try dominating, but I don't like it because of the pod over here. I don't want to break this pod while we break all these pods. Okay. Okay. I think we open with a null lance, do a ton of damage, 14 to 24 damage spread out across these 2 units.
You cannot hide.
Doesn't kill, but combat protocol or stock weapon will kill.
We're in their sights.
Face-off would also kill, but we don't have a face-off sharpshooter. We have a really kind of crappy sharpshooter. Okay. Now you can hack as your first action without it actually costing you your turn. So what do we get from hacking this tower? This might play a drastic role in what we do. Vision increased. That's garbage. So, you know what? Don't do anything. We'll probably take another action with you. If it was like mind control an enemy unit, then maybe I would try it, but that sucks. You do have a stock, though. You can only hit the sectoid, unfortunately. So maybe we end up launching a grenade. destroy the cover, get a kill, wound the 2 Archons, and then we can dominate. Nah, we're not going to dominate any of these guys. We can stasis, though, if we need to. Stasis and then take a shot. Yeah, I like that. Launch a plasma grenade, hit 3 of these guys. That's some very, very good use of our time and resources. But if I'm going to do that, why not get the enhanced soldier vision? Well, why get it at all? It's kind of it's not really going to do anything for us. The proper move is probably to do that. I don't really care all that much. We're just going to launch a grenade at these guys.
Grenade out!
They're pissed, but hopefully we can actually kill these guys. 78, 77. Honestly, the 78 doesn't look too bad. But we still have some options available to us, like a rocket. We could hit both the Archons. Maybe we could just kill the Archons on this turn. Let's assume we're not. Let's assume we're not going to kill the Archons on this turn. So let's stasis one of them. 87, 90, 75. 87, 90, 75. 62, 62. I like the idea of using the Ranger to shoot on this turn. So we're going to do that. We're going to try to kill this Archon up close. We're going to do that by moving the Ranger back. Hopefully we don't, pop that pod that was back there.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Yes, we're spotted. That's fine. Take the 78% chance shot. Does enough damage that the sniper can pretty much kill with a pistol, but they don't have lightning hands. Oh, doesn't matter. You have a free frickin' action. So now we got to decide how we're going to do this. We could take a shot. Who do we shoot at? Do we shoot at the sectoid or the Archon? I think we shoot at the sectoid to try to get a kill. In which case, you just kill the Archon. Make it easy. Good. I could have tried to get the crit on the other Archon, but I think it's better just to kill one, because we are going to go for the sectoid over the Archon that's in front, because the sectoid has much less HP. Made a really big hole in this building. Luckily, no one was standing there. Yuck, yuck. Now, we could... If I had the good stock, then I could just shoot the sectoid and guarantee kill. What I'm going to do instead is stasis the Archon, shoot with this soldier, the side trooper, I guess, and then we'll take a shot with the combat protocol if that misses. Okay, that's decent. 52%. It's a miss. But did it destroy his cover? No, it didn't. Or did it? No, he's still in cover. So we combat protocol, guarantee a kill. That was a pretty good turn. We dealt with essentially 2 pods. Hopefully this doesn't spot the other pod. Hopefully they don't see the gremlin and are like, hey, that's XCOM. Now this Archon does not stand a chance. 87-10 with the sniper. Okay, maybe he stands a slight chance. But we're not gonna miss with all of the shots, surely. Don't call me Shirley. I am gonna move over slightly. Hopefully we don't spot a pod. Good. 59%, we could dominate. Probably not worth it. All in. Take your shot first. 8 damage is very nice. Now I think we use the specialist up top. Or actually, you know what? Let's not use Soulfire, because I think we can kill with guns. Take the shot with the side trooper. Did something explode? It sounded like it exploded behind you over here. That was very strange. Yeah, the Soulfire's like a guaranteed kill, but take the Ranger first. That's a miss. Okay. Considering we only have 2 troopers, we need these guys to hit. Take the Specialist. If it hits and doesn't kill, we know we can kill with Soulfire. So we can save stasis for next turn. And that's exactly how it's going to work out. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. It's more important than we kill than worry about who gets the kill.
By the numbers.
Now we do need to keep moving forward, though. We need to get to the vehicle before we run out of time. I am going to move the Psi Operative. Their only ability is Fuse, so I don't really mind moving them up. There are 2 Mutons over there. We could fuse the Mutons. We could also dominate the Mutons, actually. Yeah, I really like that idea better now that I think about it. Dominate one of the Mutons. We'll toss a Mimic Beacon to deal with the heavy Lancers, and then we'll worry about killing the officer, maybe? Or even just toss a grenade, destroy the car, and that's going to really do a number on those guys. Hopefully we don't see the Andromedon. I can hear him. He's like right there. So let's see what we are going to do. We're going to move up. We don't have to move up. Yeah, we do. I can't hit all 3 of those guys, which is what I really, really want. So we're going to move up to the full cover here.
I guess that'll be okay.
Hope that we don't pop a pod. Good. And now we're just going to launch this grenade right here. Do so much substantial damage to these guys. It should not destroy the objective, okay? It shouldn't. I think that's why it's placed in the position it's placed at, so that it doesn't get destroyed by the truck when it explodes. This should, quote unquote, be fine.
Fire in the hole. Menace 1-5.
Ah.
The package has been destroyed. We're not going to recover anything from this site. Lock down the AO and eliminate all remaining hostiles.
Okay. Maybe I was too aggressive with that grenade. Sometimes I'm too aggressive. Sometimes I am not aggressive enough. That's such a shame. Such a shame that we're not going to be able to actually, you know, complete this mission. I mean, we can finish the mission, but we're going to not be able to complete the strategy part of this mission, which sucks.
Let me in.
Like, we're doing fine in the strategy layer. We're not losing to the aliens. It just sucks when this happens because it's just one more mission that's kind of just down the drain. That Muton is now mind controlled. We're probably going to pop a pod. No, we don't. Excellent. So instead, we can take the 87% chance at the Muton in the back, which I think is what I want to do. There's like no way that I can get close enough to shoot. Actually, I can from here. Yeah, I need to give this guy the better stock because this is the second time in a row when there's an enemy with 3 HP. And if I had the super stock, then I could guarantee a kill. So I need to do that.
Negative damage.
It's not negative damage. Six damage on the Muton is not a kill, but it is pretty close. And we still have 2 shooters. We have the Ranger who can toss a Mimic Beacon. We have the other Psi Trooper who could put someone in stasis, but if we're going to toss a Mimic Beacon, then it doesn't really matter. Can I get in a shot? I can get in a shot, so let's try it. 66%. It's a miss, so Mimic Beacon is coming out right now. Might as well move you over slightly so you're in a better position. And toss that beacon. Surprisingly, the Mimic Beacon survived, even though it didn't need to. And both of these guys are dead. They're both flanked. They picked the worst positions to stand. Get the kill with the sniper just to remove one unit. Hair trigger free action would mean he could reload, but he just got a promotion instead. That's fine. Let's see if we can't pick up the kill. Is he in full cover compared to you? No, you have him flanked compared to you, so you're fine. Take the shot. 72%. It's a crit, so it's a kill. Now there should be one more pod. We haven't found an Andromedon. I think there is one. So we're gonna move everyone up just a little bit. We could fuse one of these bodies, but that's not a good call, I don't think. Get everyone to reload. Overwatch. Reload. Overwatch. 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 Reload. And Overwatch. Now there should be one more pod. We are going to move forward because I want the loot.
If you say so.
Stay behind the half cover that is this plastic cone. That's going to stop an alien shot. Superior stock, another one, which is amazing. I really do need to figure out a good weapon system. And we're going to move forward. We're going to move forward with the Muton, make sure he's completely out of cover so that the enemies shoot him. There's the pod. A whole bunch of codexes and an Andromedon. A little bit unexpected, I will admit. Okay, you have to reload, so you can't even take a shot.
Good to go.
Okay, what the heck do we do about this? This is an awful situation. Probably a Mimic Beacon, because we can't really land anything else. You could hack, but I don't think that's important. You could combat protocol, but I don't think that's important. You might end up just launching in a grenade to do some damage, but that's gonna cause more codexes to spawn. This is an awful situation I've got myself in. So I think we're going to move forward with you. This does mean that you might get shot by the codex. Trying to break the mind link with the Muton, but we can always just put a codex in stasis if we have to. Move forward as much as you can. Sniper is going to just move forward against the wall so that they have the best shot on the next turn. You are going to move forward so that you can stasis somebody. And you are going to dash forward so that you can get in a flashbang next turn when we need it, because we are going to need it soon. If I move you here, you might get flanked, but there's not really any good other position to move you in unless it's over here. So you know what? Move in as far as you can. Now, Mimic Beacon is coming out. Probably a stasis, and then Overwatches. Remote hacking, cool under pressure, field medic. I do feel like aid protocoling someone, but who? Probably the Muton? No, that's right. We got aid protocol Ecto, because if he gets shot at by the codexes trying to break the mind link, I don't want that to happen. I want them to shoot the Muton. So we're going to give him plus 30 defense, and then we are going to probably stasis. Can you toss a grenade and hit the guy over there? You cannot. So you know what? You're just going to take a shot at the Andromedon, I think. I could suppress, but they're going to move out of the suppression. I could try to shoot a codex, but that would split him. So let's try to hit the Andromedon. And you hit and shredded. That's all I could ask for. An Ecto and Voodoo. Voodoo. Voodoo Overwatch. You stasis one codex just to buy us one turn for that one unit. The Mimic Beacon might survive. It might survive. It probably won't, but that's what the Muton's for. Overwatch would be nice, but it doesn't have to hit. It missed. That's fine. You're going to be using your psi abilities anyways, throwing grenades, throwing a flash maybe on the codexes. Holy crap. I forgot how much damage those guys can do. This thing is definitely not going to survive one more hit, but that does mean the codexes are in a very nice, or that codex anyways, is in a very nice position to get grenaded. Hopefully the other codex just shoots at the Muton. It might use its disable weapon capability, which would suck, but it wouldn't be the end of the world. It is using disable weapon. On 2 side troopers plus someone with a grenade launcher. That's as good as I can ask for. Flashbangs have to come out. The Ranger has a good opportunity to do that on the left here. Okay, that's good. I can get very close. And so I think that's what I want to do. I want to make sure I can land this flashbang.
Understood. Moving out.
Flashbang's gotta come out. It has to come out. The stasis has to go on the Andromedon. Otherwise, we might be able to get the rest of these units deadified.
Blinded him.
Good. Now the Muton is going to move forward just a little bit. No, we're going to launch the grenades and rockets and stuff first. The rocket launcher is such good aim, or range, I should say. You've got to move. Unfortunately, your weapon was disabled, wasn't it? Yeah. Could go onto the roof. Would I be able to launch a grenade as far as I want it to? No. So you know what? All in, you have armor. Ah. Man, what do I do about this? You have armor. I gotta throw you out here. You've got to take some shots. Can I break everybody's cover? I can't, but I can hit everybody. It's more important to break the cover of the 2 codexes in the back. So that's where the grenade is going to go, and then we're going to use the Muton grenade to finish off these guys. In fact, it might not kill the 2 codexes in the back, but if it does, that would be great. So you're just going to move up. You are the bait. Alien grenade comes out. 4 to 5 damage. It's actually not even enough to get a kill. What could we use to get a kill on those guys? Fuse? No. Priest? No. He's outside of the range of effect of this vortex, though, which is nice. But unfortunately, like, this is not going to get a kill. So maybe I throw it at this codex, but I gotta kill some codexes somewhere. 85, 72 at the codex in cover. Combat protocol is a guaranteed kill on something. Your chances to hit is 80%. Okay, you know what? Toss a grenade. Weaken the codexes. Now we can guaranteed kill 1 with the sniper and 1 with the specialist. And then we just have 1 codex, 1 Andromedon to deal with. I mean, I guess it's not a guaranteed kill, but it's a pretty good % chance of 1. Okay. Now you need to get a shot at the codex in the back. I don't think you can get a shot at the codex in the back, so I think instead you get into this really bad cover. You can only shoot that codex, so you combat protocol the one in the back. And you got a promotion, which is nice. Voodoo, you've got to get the heck out of there. We're going to move you where you can stasis the Andromedon. The Codex is going to be flashed, so it's probably just going to shoot at the Muton. So get here, stasis the Andromedon. Let's finish up everyone else's turns first. Move into the half cover because we actually do get a shot from here. I mean, we do have to reload, so we actually can't really shoot anything. So I should have moved behind the full cover. But then you stasis the Andromedon. And you have to reload too, but on the next turn you can use your lance attack, which would be really nice. Now, the Andromedon has 2 phases, but with the second phase we can run from it. We only need to kill the first phase of the Andromedon. The Codex is going to shoot the Muton. It's probably going to run into cover somewhere, even though its choices are rather limited right now. Yeah, just going to move right there. And Overwatch, so it didn't actually shoot at us. It could have shot the Grenadier as well, but it didn't. Okay, is that like the perfect? That's like the perfect null lance. So I'm not even going to move you. You're just going to take the null lance shot. The Codex is still disoriented, and this is just too good to pass up.
Your existence is null.
I get it, because it's null lance. I should have reloaded first. It's dumb. Overwatch removed. Wasn't really that worried about the Overwatch to begin with. Could also just chuck in a rocket to kill the Codex. The rocket might be better off spent destroying the cover of the Andromedon, though. So what I might want to do is just pop the sniper down and take a shot. Fuse still is really bad. You've got to reload.
Ready to engage.
You've got to reload. No, you don't have to reload. I reloaded with you last turn. That's right. So what we might do is... You only have a shot at the Muton, so you're overwatching. Oh yeah, this is what we're doing here. Get up onto the roof, take a guaranteed kill at that Codex with the range plus 20% height advantage, 100%. That's what I want to see. Good. Now that deals with that situation. So we should be able to kill the Andromedon by using the sniper rocket
I'm on the move.
and the Muton plus the other shooters we have, the Ranger and the Psy Trooper. So the rocket comes out, destroys the cover, deals damage, shreds armor, shreds 2 armor, which is actually very nice. The Muton walks up right next to him, makes the world's juiciest target. 70% chance to shoot and hit. It's a miss, but that's fine. Maybe I should have suppressed or something. I was hoping to actually hit so that we can pretty much guarantee the kill, even if we don't actually get it. Man, your chance to hit is so bad. Yours is better though, 66. You have nothing else to do, so take the shot. It's a hit, it's a crit, which means that that thing is dead. Well, I didn't expect you to crit. It's nice that you did, I appreciate it, but I didn't expect it. And now we have a 69% chance to hit the shell, much better. It's a miss, but that's fine. We're not going to kill this thing on this turn anyways. What we are going to do is Overwatch all in.
Scanning.
Now hopefully he just punches the Muton. Good. And you missed. Sniper, take the 83%, which is a miss.
I'll get him next time.
I'll get him next time, I swear. Oh, the sniper has a hair trigger. That is actually really cool. I actually want the sniper to get the kill if at all possible. So let's have the Muton maybe punch him. 80%, I think that's higher than the weapon shot. Punches him for 6, that's pretty nice, and the sniper can guarantee a kill if it hits. 6 to 8 damage, no armor piercing anyways.
Kill confirmed.
Nice.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. The current area of operation is secure.
So that mission went rather well, except for a couple of awkward pod activations, but the real problem was that I blew up the objective, and you know, I thought that the container was too far back to be destroyed, but obviously it was not, or the entire truck exploded. I wasn't really paying that much attention. So, what we have learned is that if the objective is on a table, you can destroy the table, but the objective will be fine. But if the objective is 2 spaces away from the cab of that truck, then if the truck explodes, it will destroy the objective. XCOM is not exactly the most consistent game in terms of its logic, but I'll live with it. I'll live with it. We're doing pretty well. Again, the tactical layer is fine. The strategy layer is fine. A couple of failed missions isn't going to end your campaign. And we got a ton of promotions. Serial. You know, this is actually really cool because we could potentially move serial shot with a good stock to guarantee kill on low damage enemies with this guy. Threat assessment is what we want. You do not have a promotion because that's bugged. You have Shadow Strike. You have Long Watch. Now you can actually overwatch and pop a pod on their turn. We did get a lot of loot though. Superior stock, Advent Datapad, +3 mobility on is fantastic to put on another Ranger.
Hello, Commander.
Hello. Failed to counter the dark event. Research
Work is well underway.
Datapad in 4 days. You know what I want to do before that is do the autopsy, because we get proximity mines if we finish this autopsy, and that's really good. I really like the mines. We have plenty of intel right now. I think we're fine. 111. We are currently scanning the let's check.
Advent has made steady
I don't care.
progress in convincing
I think we're
the
currently
remaining
scanning
civilian-
for yeah, I know. Yeah, we are currently scanning for this, so we don't need more intel to do the facility, so I don't mind delaying that research a little bit. So we're going to change the research,
Still hard at work on
do the
current research
Andromedon
priorities. As
autopsy.
initially speculated by Shen, it does in fact appear that this creature is restricted to the confines of its own hulking environmental suit. Unfortunately for our troops, the suit itself is a powerful physical threat, regardless of the operator's status, as we learned with some astonishment in the field.
The item we get from this autopsy
I'll direct
is
our
great.
efforts towards the new research project immediately, Commander. Once we've made progress, I'll send word.
Hey, Commander.
And otherwise, that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you again for the next mission.